Me teaching. Okay. All right. Here we go. Guys, so we are going to have our post test. Remember we had that test back in December where you got on iReady. You did the standards mastery. Today is going to be our post test. Remember I told you that was coming up? Today is that day. We are going to start that here around 9:20. So if you guys don't have time to get done with your packets, you will have extra time. So we're going to go over a few different text features before we start on everything today. So our first text feature I have up there, what is that? Somebody will tell me. Riley. A timeline, right? So a timeline shows us what significant events happened throughout the year. So what significant event just happened last night for this year? Addison.
Yeah.
The Chiefs won the Super Bowl, right? So the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl would be on the timeline for 2024 of your life. So you guys are always going to remember that. Because after the game, I immediately walked outside, right? Heard all those fireworks. The sky was lighting up. That's pretty cool, right? I think that's pretty cool no matter how many times it's happened, all right? Okay.
What are you doing?
So our next one is a chart. How does a chart help us read? How does a chart help us read? Someone will let me know. We think, Jordan, how's a chart help us read?
Helps describe what things are.
What's
That
that?
describes like what things are in their own orders and things like that. I don't know.
Yes. A chart helps us by putting things in organization. So when we have a chart will help us read by organizing things together, right? Okay. Bold words. How many times have we went over bold words? A lot, right? So how do bold words help us read? How do bold words help us read? Charlie. It tells you what's important, right? So it'll highlight that word. So right here it says, it even has important highlighted, right? So it has important highlighted, and then we find the highlighted word where at? And what in the back of the book? What's that called?
Glossary.
The glossary, right? So we'll find our bold words in the back of the book in the glossary, right? So when we look at the glossary gives us what? Trevin, what's the glossary give us?
Oh.
Riley.
What the words mean.
So what the words mean. So the glossary will give us what the words mean, okay? So anytime we see a bold word, we can go in the glossary, and the glossary will act like a dictionary for us, and we'll be able to see what that term means, right? So we came across feudalism, right? In one of our earlier assignments. Right, so the Rhine River. What example of text feature would this be? What is this? Brian. Maybe. Elliot. A river. So what is that? What are we looking at?
A photo.
A photo, right? Good job, Riley. So we're looking at a photo. So guys, this wouldn't necessarily be a map because it's not charting out anything, right? It's not a physical map. It's not a political map. It's not a geography map. It's none of those. It's just a picture of the Rhine River. Look how awesome that looks, guys. What would that be like to live here?
You would have the most view ever get.
Right? So we'd be living in Germany, but it'd be pretty cool to live here. We could also go on the Autobahn and like drive 800 miles an hour, right?
Oh,
We
yeah.
lived in Germany. Okay? So we just went over a few different text features. So we all have a little bit of recall going on. Does anybody have any questions, further questions about any of the text features? Like different ones, like maps and stuff? Do we all feel like we're going to rock out this post test?
No.
No! Guys, you guys will do way better than you think you're going to do.
No.
I promise you. You guys will be sitting there. You guys will be sitting there, and you'll just start hulking up during the post test. You're like, oh my God, I'm going to get me an A today, brother. I'm going to get me an A on this post test. I'm a Kansas City Chief. I'm going to win the Super Bowl with this post test.
I hate this shit.
All right.
Can you
There we
see me
go.
from
That's good, guys. Thank you.
there? You